Well, David Raya transfer is gonna hit to be announced as Riccardo Calafiori is coming next. Welcome to the Arsenal News Show. Rokani, David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. This is the channel that brings you your latest news and information as far as your superstars are really concerned and your football news. Tomorrow, no sleeping, guys. Germany hosting Spain, and France takes home Portugal. I don't know whether I'll have enough time to obviously come in and obviously have a talk about it, but I think it's one of the things that I'm going to be doing, I think, early morning. I know I have a date of Moses Henry from Chigezi comparing Jokeres with Erling Haaland. I'm also planning to obviously do that video. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And would like to call in for 200 to 300, 400 likes on this video and continue to subscribe because we want to hit the magic number of 22,000 subscribers. And guys, you've gonna hate to do a very good job, and I call upon for you not to really seize the fire, right? Continue to obviously keep the fire burning and don't really take the foot off the pedal, and let's continue really growing big. We are left with just 5 subscribers from hitting 21,900 subscribers, and I think after this video, after the first 100 people that are going to watch this video, those 5 subscribers are going to be really given green light, obviously coming through and really put up a show into the mix. So we thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims, tomorrow is Juma Karim, and hope you guys are really getting ready. Now let's start it off with Di Marzio, right? Di Marzio has come out and told us that Riccardo Calafiori is heading to Arsenal. Now obviously every person will be asking himself what is exactly happening with the Riccardo Calafiori deal. The fact is, he has gone ahead to give green light to the side of Arsenal, and now Arsenal is in talks with the side of Bologna, and there is nothing that is really gonna stop this deal from happening, as Arsenal wants it done by tomorrow. That's what we are getting in through. And Di Marzio is really based in Italy, and when he tells you something in Italy, just get to know it's really gonna happen. I know with the fans of Manchester United, we are really very agitated with him when he said Erik ten Hag is gonna be sacked, and till now Erik ten Hag hasn't gonna have to be sacked, and today a deal has gonna have to be announced. You understand? So he was like, even if he wins the FA Cup, he's not gonna be kept at the club of Manchester United. And guess what? Erik ten Hag is here, and sometimes you obviously hit those misses, and sometimes you get them right, and sometimes you get them right as a guy called the transfer pundit. But for Riccardo Calafiori, every person, they are speaking the same language, and the language is this guy is gonna really keep up with the side of Arsenal. He's leaving Bologna, and what is going to help Bologna, what is going to help Arsenal obviously cap up with the speed of this deal was all about sorry about that, was all about a side called Juventus having a very bad blood with Bologna, and Arsenal is going to hit obviously coming through and sweeping, and they're going to hit obviously getting Calafiori. So we are getting in very huge updates from Italy, and they're really indicating that Calafiori is gonna be joining the side of Arsenal. And I tell you, here we go is not far off. And today I'm gonna even sleep late because I anticipate that here we go. And the moment is really put up by either David Austin or Fabrizio Romano, I'll come up and really tell you the truth that it's a done deal, and the player will be traveling to obviously do the needful. Remember, the video is just gonna hit to do. We've been told that the player is really packing his bags, right? The player is packing his bags to obviously get ready to obviously travel to London to undergo a medical. And if I told you are like Riccardo Calafiori, you really understand. You get how good and how big this is, because from Bologna to Arsenal, it is really huge. You get? It's like jumping high than the kite. You get? So we wait to see what more is really gonna be thrown into the disc of this player that is really playing us the journey of Riccardo Calafiori to the side of Arsenal. And you're waiting for only one sound. Riccardo Calafiori to Arsenal, here we go. All total agreement reached from Fabrizio Romano and David Austin, respectively. So that is it coming in from Riccardo Calafiori. Every time I come in here, I'll be giving you an update about him because most of you are really hugely interested to know what the deal of this guy is all about. Now, Arsenal has today told us that official David Raya has signed a long-term contract with the club to complete his permanent move from Brentford. Remember, Fabrizio Romano told us that everything is done and dusted and it's pending announcement, and all into it that it's not going to really take all this long. Now, when you see such deals being announced, you know, you obviously get to know that Arsenal are working to see that they get these deals out of the way to announce new players that they're really gonna sign in, and they're really doing it hugely. And David Raya has gonna obviously sign a new contract at the club of Arsenal. And guess what? David Raya to Arsenal has costed Arsenal £27 million from Brentford, and it's one of those deals that we all knew to it that they're really gonna come to happen, but it was just a matter of time. It was not a question of if or how, it was a question of when. That is it. Now, David Raya came out and said, after a year on loan as a Gunner, I can finally say that I'm an Arsenal player for the coming years. I'm excited to see what the future holds, but always living in and enjoying present. It's a dream come true to be here, and I want to thank you for all the support you've already given me throughout the last year. Obviously, they've gone ahead to give him a lot of support. When he came in through for the first 5-6 games, he was really making mistakes, though they never resulted into Arsenal conceding. Apart from only that moment when they were in Lille, when he went ahead, obviously put out a sloppy pass and they went ahead to score to them. But when he came in through, he obviously did the needful, and the needful he did resulted into taking Arsenal far into the Champions League, saving penalties against FC Porto. And you remember what he did to win a Golden Glove. You know, that was really huge for the man called David Raya. So he is now an Arsenal permanent player, and the process is pending what we call the regulatory approval from the FA and the Premier League. The sporting director of Arsenal, known as Edu Gaspar, has come out and said, we are so happy to have completed the deal to sign David from Brentford. He had a beautiful first season with us, winning the Premier League Golden Glove. He's a talented international, a great professional, and a proper figure at the club. We benefited from all of this last season during his loan with us. David Raya's signing is another strong example of our recruitment strategy in action as we continue to build a team that will challenge for major trophies. We know there is so much more to come from him, and we're excited that he'll continue to be a big part of the journey we are all on. So that is the the sporting director of Arsenal, Edu Gaspar. And obviously he has gonna hint on everything he has gonna do at Arsenal and influencing their title chase against Man City. Though they lost it, but they put up a very convincing chase. The manager Mikel Arteta has the following to say. The manager said, David Raya showed us last season what an important player he is for us, so we are delighted he's now officially our player. He's a big presence in our dressing room, and we are really pleased to keep working with him. We know he will take the strong foundations he put in place last season and build on them in the years to come, and that he will enjoy more success with us. We have a very talented group of goalkeepers, and I love to see connections like the one I see in our goalkeeping unit. So that is Mikel Arteta hailing the man, Spanish player that I think he has gonna hit to sign fast under his regime at Arsenal. So guys, I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below about Riccardo Calafiori coming to Arsenal and David Raya transfer officially announced, and has gone ahead to put pen to paper onto a deal that will keep him at Arsenal for the next 5 years, and we are yet to know how much is being paid weekly at the club of Arsenal. May the living to God bless you abundantly. The Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum, and we are here to bring you the latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned. We out for now. Bye bye. See you later, my mates.